Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. I feel like I'm like way more part of the podcast because I helped set up today.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. I'm so proud of you.
No, you shouldn't be proud of me because like,
I'm not.
I should have been done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I did pretty good. I figured it out because I couldn't find the one headphone cord.
Yeah, you were confused.
Mm-hmm.
You were confused in a couple of areas.
I want to say this too. I came in, so it takes a while to set up. There's the camera stuff is pretty complicated, and I had to look for equipment and yada yada yada. We have to turn off that TV for sure. I don't know how to do that because I'll get distracted.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, look. I think if I just look, I'll just look at you.
You're like for sure. Like
no. I think we can do it. I think we can.
Okay, hold on. No.
Jess is getting up to turn off the TV. We usually record in the morning, and we're recording Tuesday night after Nate Jackson, Super Funny Comedy Club's last open mic of the year. We had a good time. I told Jess about Chandler's joke.
Oh my gosh.
Jess's best friend, who I like too. His name's Chandler Noblehatch.
Mm-hmm. And my coworker.
And he has this joke. And I told Jess, it's a weird because he's like such a nice person. And it's such a gnarly joke.
Well, you told me that he had this joke, and I was like, he doesn't. He doesn't.
It's almost, I don't want to talk about it on a podcast like the joke.
Okay, well, that's fine. But
we can talk around it.
We don't want to spoil it because it's
Chandler.
But
does he listen to the podcast?
Yes, he loves the podcast.
Man. Chandler.
I already gave him shit about it.
He did so good with other. Let's do a sandwich. Let's talk good, bad, good.
Well, I was trying to, but
okay, sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
You keep telling me how to make it.
Okay, I'm done.
No, he was just terrible. Just awful all around.
Oh, what, his whole set? You are such an ass.
So you make a shit. I don't know how to cook. What are you talking about? No. Well, you told me that he has this joke, and I was like, no, that doesn't make sense.
You were like, not my absolutely. Chandler.
I'm like, no, that is my friend. Don't you talk about my fucking friend. Yeah. And then, literally, when he went into it tonight,
did you see me? I told you.
Oh, I was like, oh my God.
I told you.
You were
it
not
comes out
lying.
of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just, I don't.
And I didn't
There's one other
comedian.
There's one other comedian who I've heard attempt to do a similar joke like that. And it's just, it doesn't, I don't know.
It's just a premise that I don't know how you tackle it without I think it's hard to bring up. I think that what's your end game with a premise like that?
Right.
So Chandler, by the way, your whole what was he yelling? Cletus. That is a good through line in a set. I think he found something there, especially when he takes off his hat and does it. I also think him wearing his overalls and pulling things out like that flashlight, I think that's kind of funny. But I don't know. It's also prop comedy, so I don't know what he should. But anyway, that was wild. I told you about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
how long has he been doing comedy now?
Just a little bit longer than I have, I believe. So not very long. And literally every single day, Chandler is the person that we sit and just talk about how to this holler joke that I've been trying to fucking figure out. Him and I, I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, well, what if we say it this way? Or I'm like, no, okay, all right, that didn't work. All right, is this funny? And so he'll figure it out. Yeah, I just don't know where it came from. This is what we
have to do. Because we're talking about him on a podcast, we have an open invitation for Stephen Ryan, and now we have an open. Chandler can come in here, and for a segment I call Joke 911.
Oh my gosh, Joke 911.
You want to do it?
Let's breathe life back into
Let's do it.
that.
Let's not have it doesn't need to be the whole episode.
Yeah, no, of course not the whole episode.
We'll have him tell the joke, but we'll just beep the whole thing.
we'll have him perform.
Okay,
we'll
have it up.
Beep out.
So I met a lady, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like to. beep. And then she's like, beep. And I'm like, well, beep. And then I beeped and her beep. And there's beep coming out of her beep. I know. That's how I like my comedy.
Is she crying? Why is she crying?
I sense, my video guy censors if I say I'm trying to say the F word less because I heard from like some old school bookers. People say the F word too much on stage. It doesn't come off well to crowds. It makes you seem, if you're doing it right, like it's fine, but it makes you seem nervous or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I was, we were at an open mic last night in Tacoma, and there was one comedian who I was counting the amount of times that she said the word dick.
Really?
I lost count.
Was it a joke about dicks?
No, it was just her entire set. Like just the word dick or dicks.
Was her set about the word dick? Mm-mm. I don't get why. So if you're not talking about a dick, or the joke isn't about the word dick or about dicks, right? Or maybe I already said that part. How would you say it that many times?
It was, she talked about dicks, like the actual like dicks, like wieners.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She was actually talking about penises.
But she was also talking about like, but like, why? Like have we not heard enough about guys? Like, we need female comics talking about dudes' wieners
if they don't
on
know,
stage.
Folks might be listening to this podcast and be like, "What are you talking about?" Why
they
are you
do. They do know.
There's like a going joke about how so many comics, especially dude comics, they just talk about dicks, wieners, and women comics do it too.
I have only talked about my wiener.
Well, you have that joke.
Maybe
you have a
4
wiener
times
joke.
on stage.
You have a wiener joke.
Yeah, I have wiener jokes.
Yeah,
but they're like a part of my.
It's pretty
story.
good. Actually, I haven't heard you do that in a while. I like that joke.
Yeah, because that joke.
It's a good joke,
right? But that joke is very like that's not for everyone. I don't just go out here telling wiener jokes. That's insane.
You should write a different version of it. You could write like a softer version of it.
I know, like I can change a lot of the premise and a couple of the things, but like. Yeah.
You'll get better at that. That's some shit that actually comes with like reps, where you can morph a joke into like the shape you need it.
But I also have it there exactly the way that it is for those moments when it is appropriate.
Sometimes I wonder when people listen to us what they think about this podcast, because I feel like in a way like I'm enjoying myself, but it feels like the podcast hasn't even all the way started yet.
Yeah, well, because we're only 7 minutes in.
I know, but
you mean like in general, like in the universe?
I think this is good. I can't tell if this is good or not.
Yeah, I have no idea why people listen.
Yeah,
I don't. I'm glad that they do, but I can't. I wouldn't. I have no idea.
This is the best vibe we've had for a late night episode, though.
Well, I think it has something to do with the new table.
Yeah, that I didn't notice, but it does exist.
That you didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I know that I was on a roll.
Yeah, you're killing it.
And then you fucking, I have no idea. I don't even know what we were talking about.
Dicks and dick jokes. And
son of a bitch, of course. Yeah. I don't, but I don't say, and I don't say dick though. I don't say dick. I don't.
You say penis? Or wiener?
I say wiener.
Yeah, because you're you're a nice gal.
Exactly, because that's cute and like it's not aggressive. Saying dick is an aggressive. It's aggressive language, and so like it's like Jesus. I don't dick.
I'm really thinking about it right now. I don't think I have one joke about my penis.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of like I got to the party, and like. I got to the banquet and the table was full.
There's just wieners everywhere.
Yeah, it's like
you have to wait for one to leave.
It's like all these comics at a table, and they have their plate of jokes that they've wrote in front of them. Mm-hmm. Or no, it's like a potluck.
Yeah,
and they all bring a dish. And it's just
I would like where's the vegan table?
It's dick casserole. Yeah, it's dick. Souffle.
Yeah, dick salad.
Yeah, dick l'orange.
Isn't that the dick pizza?
Duck? Yeah. Peking dick.
Do you remember tonight when Nate was like, my assistant said that
duck
was her favorite meat. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker. Tell us about driving in a PJ too. What in the I said driving in a PJ.
No, you're right though. You know what's funny about because he is unapproachable. But that is his life. He's still really nice. He was nice.
Of course, he was super sweet today.
Yeah, it is funny though because I think that an open mic's an open mic, and the crowd that's there is the crowd that's there. And Nate is selling out theaters all over the country now. Mm-hmm. And then it's funny to watch him. And it looks like he really does enjoy it. Like you can tell. So.
Well, yeah. It was, tonight was interesting. Yeah, like it's always like, because to watch, like, I just don't understand. Like he was going to say something about, like, I forget what the joke was, but it was like, he started to say their feet, and then he switched to about their teeth looking like they didn't.
I gave him a tag, you know that.
Like their teeth didn't look like they fit. Or all of their teeth being loose. And it was just like, how the fuck, like to be able to jump from, like, he was at the bottom of their feet, and then he was like, no, fuck that. I'm going to go with their mouth. No, fuck that. I'm going to go with their teeth. Yeah. And all of their teeth are loose. And that's fucking hilarious.
Imagine the way Nate sees comedy, and I get it a little bit, and I'm starting to get it more, is that he's actually thinking about the middle and the end of the joke. Mm-hmm. And what he's trying to figure out is the beginning. As opposed to where even I still write, you know what I mean? Like he's, and I think there's a thing that happens too where.
Well, you don't write.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I don't write. I felt like such an asshole. I'm an asshole. That was such a delayed burn thing.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
When I was about Dane's birthday.
And I tried to give him a book, and he was
and I did get the book, and I got like, I don't want to have a podcast where I have to be
podcast fight.
Speaking of podcast fights, I want to do the opposite and see what you're doing October 29th.
Ooh, October 29th.
It's a Friday.
2024.
Yep.
I don't know. What are we doing?
Do you want to go and do a show with me? A Thai Boys show? Okay, let's go.
Where are we going? Where are we going on record? Go ahead.
Outside of Salem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In October.
No, not October. Sorry,
you
December.
Said October, and
I know I did. Sorry. Wait, December 29th. I'm like,
October.
Hey, Friday, December 29th. Are you booked?
I don't think so. I have to look.
Do you want to go to Salem with me?
Yeah. If I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
I was like, I mean, if you want, we can do that in October.
Yeah, I don't know why I said October. That's so far away. That was like last month.
I was like, yay. Well, no, I definitely don't have anything booked.
This is what happens. Yeah. I'm open. You know what happens to me?
Raise a whistle.
Okay, listen.
That's hilarious. No,
October.
December. I don't think I have anything.
They both have burrs. It's literally this Saturday. Because I told you, let's talk about the bad part.
This Saturday?
Let's talk about the bad part.
It's next Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's next Saturday. Mm-hmm. I had like shows cancel. And they got canceled for a legit reason. I'm not mad. I'm not going to talk specifics. I'm not mad at the person who canceled him. I wish him nothing but the best. He's going through some shit. But like it is a situation where I was scrambling today to find replacement gigs. And it's frustrating because it's not before Christmas. It's not like I was going to use that money for Christmas presents. But I do have to think now, because I'm not going to have that money later, how much I want to drop other money on presents. Basically, like I have
you have to rearrange some shit.
But I don't have to switch it up quite as much because I replaced it. We're doing, we're going to go to Dallas, Oregon, which is outside of Salem.
I'm sorry. I've always wanted to go to Dallas.
Yeah, Oregon. Yeah, I have actually done comedy in both Dallases now, and they are very different.
I prefer Oregon.
Dallas, Oregon could not be any different.
I kind of. How many people show up? Is it hacky to show up to Dallas, Oregon, dressed as though I am visiting
to Dallas, Texas.
Yeah,
like we're like all
just
denim
I want to be
in
like
a hat, just dressed like Tanya Tucker.
Well, first of all, I love Tanya Tucker.
Yeah, you should. She's great.
I had tickets to see her.
She's fantastic. And the story with her and what's his face is amazing.
Her and
who's the other
girl?
guy? No, you know what I'm talking about. That dude,
Randy
was married.
Travis.
No, she was married to the King of Country, wasn't she?
The King of Country, Michael Jackson. Okay, first of all, hold on. Can I just say something? I made a post last night, and I said I was talking about how I've been sober. Because it's been 7 years, and
congratulations.
Thanks, Fred.
Applause.
And yeah,
had sweet love, but I lost it. She got too close, so I fought, and now I'm lost.
That actually just erased the last 20 minutes.
I hit a button on the Roadcaster.
And so I said, I was like talking about, I'm like, I love drinking because I do. I still love like even like the thought of drinking.
Yeah,
like I'm like, oh, I just want to do it. Mm-hmm. And then I said, you know, like one of my favorite bands, the Beatles, once said, you know, you can't always get what you want. And said like, like, you know, I was kidding, right?
Yeah, that's good. It's
right.
Funny.
Like,
yeah.
okay.
You should do that on. There's something there.
Like,
it's just like
my favorite band, Pat. I was kidding.
Yeah, take it easy.
I know. He's like, it's the Rolling Stones. I'm like, oh.
Oh, now I got it. I thought it was just like clever wordplay and like a non sequitur. But your favorite? God, I'm so dumb.
What did you think it was?
I thought that was a Beatles song.
Jesus.
Like I know it's not. Fucking stop. I know it's not, but I was like, but I'm here. I'm like, why would Jess not know?
I do know. It was a joke. It even said Rehab Remix. And I thought I was being funny, but like it's very, like everybody knows that that's the Rolling Stones, you guys. I was kidding. But someone made a comment on TikTok too. My only comment was saying, what are you drunk? That's the Rolling Stones.
That's
and I was like,
so funny. I love it when people don't get it.
I was like, well, first of all, I was drunk. Second of all.
See, I didn't get the joke, but also I wouldn't argue against the fact that
like
you were telling the truth. That's
so funny.
No.
Yeah, no, I was just joking.
Dude, I love the new table because I can lean my mic like this.
Yeah, there's this big scratch right here and it's really bothering me. And I'm wondering if that's something that came with that or if we did that. Or
yeah, that looks like that's like set in
you think that's
we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I have thoughts on this table.
If we could zoom in here. You know who's killing it? Zach on who is doing the editing and posting the videos.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that shit.
Killing it.
Remind me, listen, when we go do that Salem show or next time we record, I forgot to bring it. Zach, we're sending you stuff.
Zach, go 3 episodes.
It's not gonna
back.
be. It's not gonna be a Christmas. It's not gonna be a Christmas thing because we
obviously. He already had. Oh, he doesn't want anything from you.
No,
he already has everything. He doesn't. He wants.
Oh my god.
He thinks that.
I'm gonna tell. Actually, you know what's funny? If we send it, Zach, he's been editing these episodes. What I'm gonna send you is, I'm going to send you a original Pat Moriarty original thing.
Speaking of Pat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I've talked about that already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got a thing. It
won't
be.
And we could. Zach, if you could just show some of Pat's artwork here.
No, we're not making it weird. Oh, I guess he could.
It's not weird. He was literally. I'm not kidding you. He sent me a picture of him editing the podcast, following my cat's asshole around. With a parrot on his shoulder. Actually, I don't think it was a parrot, but it was a bird.
Wait, he's got a bird?
He's a bird. The bird's name is Chucky.
You know what?
You're changing your opinion on Zach. You had me and then you lost me.
There's 2 kinds of birds people. There's parrot people And have I seen this cat before?
This is Muffin.
Oh, hi, Muffin.
Yeah.
Dude, this is why people watch. This is the whole.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is actually, my mom commented on Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty commented on Miss Muffin,
she said, I love Mr. Man.
Yeah, and Kitty Britches.
And you guys. But it was
your sister, Kitty Britches.
The cats first. Yeah, but I was doing my thing, so it was like hard for everyone to listen to both of us do our things at the same time.
Sometimes it's like we're
ships in the night.
Ships in the night. I'm sorry. I've been doing better. I'm trying so hard.
All that means is when you're about to do something fucked up, you say, I've been doing better. Yeah, I have been doing better. I'm going to say this because you're like, I'm not going to make fun of you for being skinny anymore. What'd you do as soon as we got outside of Nate's?
Dude, that was not that bad.
You just cannot help yourself.
That was really funny.
You're just
Tell him what I said. Because you were pointing.
That my arm looked like a finger.
I said your whole arm is finger. Oh my God. It's so funny. What does that even mean? You know what I mean? Because when you're pointing, I can't tell. It's like, I think your hand might be where your shoulder is. And it's all just one finger. Josh laughed too earlier. Second announcement.
Ooh, 2 announcements. You didn't say there were 2.
Well, number 1 was me. I think I did.
Asking me to come hang out.
Do a Type Boys show just like the old days.
Yeah,
I think you're going to do 15 minutes and it's not going to pay very well, but it'll be fun.
Great. I love it.
And we'll
Sounds about comedy.
We'll eat some food on the way back. It'll be
good. Yeah, I think Jamal is at the bar and I think he's bringing everyone.
Okay.
So
one less thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's your other thing?
There's actually 2 things because I'll talk about it on the podcast. I got a new car.
You already told us about that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Which you were like, I'm so embarrassed about my new car. But anyway, if we could talk about it some more.
Oh my God.
The Lexus, you mean? If you could refer to it by name only.
See, now I
the Lexus
feel weird about it.
About what? The Lexus?
Yeah.
About having the Lexus.
Yeah. It's a 2013 and I got a really good deal on it.
It's wonderful, but it does already listen, if it makes you here, I'll help. The floorboard is already covered in sunflower seeds.
I've been doing so good. And I eat sunflower seeds and I'm taking really good care of it. And you want to know something? Brittany drives it during the week.
Does she not deal with sunflower seeds on her feet?
No, she doesn't. And
that's awesome.
Also, so what happened is I used to be pretty willy-nilly with the sunflower seeds and they would I'd get like little bits stuck in my teeth and I'd just be like, and they'd get all over the car. It's gross.
It is gross. It is gross because Dude,
you know what's gross is me having to clean out that Honda Fit in all those, because I sold that Honda Fit.
And all those wet sunflower seeds?
Dude. Oh, wait, wasn't it you?
Who sat there?
In the Kia that like spilt that whole Starbucks? Was that you or Lynette? That was you. Do you remember that shit? Where
An entire Starbucks?
Wait, no. It was my friend Tiffany. It was my friend Tiffany.
I mean, it sounds like something I would do. I probably did, but if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Tiffany had
I would have hit it.
Tiffany had this venti matcha latte and like
I would never
pulled up out of the cup holder. The top came off. It landed upside down and I was driving and when I turned the ice and the drink sat in the cup holders and when I turned you could hear ice crinkle in the glass. Like there was dad holding a gin and tonic. Like it was bad.
Whoa, my dad didn't drink.
Oh, really?
Not a gin and tonic.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, he really wasn't. Like he was strictly a drug guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
Which I think is why like a
purist.
Yeah. Like he would shoot it. So,
yeah.
Right. So I think so. I think that's the definition, right?
Yeah. Was he doing heroin or like meth or both?
I think that there was like a time that he like was like shooting stuff, but I don't know what it was.
By the way, I got nothing but love.
It could have been pills.
God, I see. I'm so.
I know, and you're like, oh my gosh, but you don't have to do that. People know.
I don't.
They fucking know.
I'm not doing it. I told you that I was about to do it, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, and it stops the flow of like the creative, like us talking and having an organic conversation because we're like, oh, we're gonna stop and be PC real quick.
It's not like a PC thing. It's like a me worrying about what people think thing.
Can I tell you?
I'm gonna fucking throw this new table through your ceiling. Yeah, please tell me.
Try it because it's fucking light as shit.
I probably could throw it so
I feel
high.
like we could probably have like, let's see how high we could toss the table.
And I would say this too, Jess, in my defense, that a lot of me like worrying about people and how I speak is like brings like it's kind of part of who I am.
Yeah, no, I know. You're very sensitive and you worry and you don't want to offend anyone and you want people, you want everyone to know that you know and you're aware. I'm not.
I'm going to throw you through the ceiling.
I'm not being facetious. I'm being
I know
for
you're not.
real. Like you don't
not.
want anyone to think that you're ignorant.
I'm just not used to you doing that.
Yeah, I'm just you don't want people to think that you're ignorant, but they know that you're not. Especially on this fucking podcast.
Okay, for the record, I know that Jess thinks I'm a good person, and she thinks that I'm a good person because I might actually be a good person. Mm-hmm. I'm just the one who's not all the way sure that I'm a good person, so I worry a lot that I'm saying things that might make it seem like I'm not a good person, because if other people don't think I'm a good person, then I'm going to start not thinking I'm a good person, and then I'll start doing meth again.
Jesus Christ. You just slip that on in the end, huh?
Yeah, it's coming. I'm the meth comedian.
Meth again.
Hey, early on when I won the comedy on trial competition at Jai Tai back in the day, there was another comedian that thought he was going to win. He was really bummed out that I won, and in the back of the room, he was like, "I can't believe I lost to the meth comedian."
Damn.
Yeah, but
here
we are.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
what are they doing?
Do you know how I love that? I still haven't told you.
Yeah, what is it?
So did I talk about the fact that I have a booking agent?
Yes.
I'm going to Wichita in April.
Wichita?
Yeah, for 3 days at like a full on like he booked me stuff. Like,
hey, Google, where's Wichita?
It's in Kansas. And Nate, I told Nate today, I was really proud. I was like, dude, I got a booking agent. I'm going to Wichita. And he's like, they call it the TA. And I'm like,
don't say that though.
Yeah.
They call it the TA.
I don't know.
They call it the TA.
That's what Nate said. And he's never messed with me before.
He's never steered you wrong.
He told me my hairline looked like a cul-de-sac, which is not nice today in front of everybody. But yeah.
You loved it.
So this is what's funny is I get this great advice. I do love it when Nate talks shit about me. Mm-hmm. I get this like great like news and like thing. And I went up to the ocean this morning to think. Mm-hmm. And it was just such a perfect like microcosm of my life and my comedy life and like the beauty and like the pain and like that all mixing together. Because literally like I get that call that the show is canceled, that message that the show is indeed canceled. Mm-hmm. I start scrambling to find a show, but deep down I know that like if I can't find a show, like I'm gonna be okay. And then as I find I'm still working on finding a show, but around then I called my agent, Michael, and I was like, hey dude, like cause he's been my booking agent. We've been working together now for like a month, like trying to figure, like I know him all right from before because he does comedy too. He's actually really good. He has a really good act. Mm-hmm. He like improvises and plays guitar, and he's really good at it. It's complicated. You'd love him.
Love it.
I call him because I'm like, yo, dude, you're not gonna believe this. I had this cancellation. I was like, do you have anything? And he was like, no, but I want to tell you about something else. He goes, that April, because I have time, like basically I have this time blocked off, and it just says I don't know why I put it in my calendar. Michael Magic, because to me it's a magical idea.
Yeah.
That somebody else can handle booking for me.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? He fucking did it.
Damn.
And I was so excited. I just burped. Sorry. I didn't mean to. I blew it up in the air. You didn't smell it. Fucking stop being a baby.
My God.
Oh my God, your cat's gonna knock your Christmas tree over. That thing is moving.
Yeah, they like to get in there.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's why there's like big holes everywhere.
They climb up it.
Yeah,
that's
they like
so
to
cute.
get in there and lay down.
If he goes all the way up there, you got to turn the camera around and show that.
Like,
I don't know if you want everybody seeing the rest of Studio One.
Fuck off, bro.
What?
Not now that you said that, you dick.
What did I
don't know if I want I don't know if you ever want to see the fucking condition of your house. Like, I wouldn't.
So,
like, I wouldn't.
It's not about you.
Can I hold on. So what's happening in April?
I'm going to Wichita.
Oh, you're going to Wichita. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to the TAW.
Yeah, I'm going to the TAW for 3 shows. He got me a really good deal. It's on like the higher end, higher end of what I'm asking for when I travel now. Yeah, Michael, I know you don't listen to the podcast, but
good looking out, Michael.
I'm going to send you a timestamp. I'm so proud to fucking work with you, Michael Glassmeyer, and yeah, it's fucking neat. So
awesome.
Yeah, and
congratulations.
The idea that someday I can just focus on just promotion and content and like writing good jokes and doing that, and somebody else can handle. And here's the thing. You know what's funny is I know that you book a comedy club and like you deal with agents a lot, and I know that I work with people and they're like, I don't want to deal with an agent. I don't want to deal with an agent. I can't fucking do it.
Right. Well,
like I'm fucking done. Like I'm not done, but like I don't have to do it. And like it's okay for me to have somebody
else do it. Yeah.
Who's like handling that, because here's the thing. I'm not good at a lot of it.
We know.
Like like our shit with me trying to get you that fucking guest spot. You know?
The guest spot, you show up to the airport a day late, early. You have us leave a day early. Like, yeah, the minor details.
Oh my God,
I totally get
there like a day early.
But yeah, I think that's totally. If you can have somebody else do that shit, anything for you, like even just having Zach, like help put the fucking episodes together and just upload them. It's like, oh God.
Wait, Zach's doing that?
Yeah,
like we gotta
you
pay
should have
Zach.
You should have. Zach just is like happy to be. I know. I've already.
No, we'll pay him. We gotta pay him something.
He this week he uploaded 2. Like he uploaded one that was creative and then one that was just like regular, and it's pretty fucking good. Like I got 3 messages from Forrest being like, this is my favorite one, and just like the stuff like he's like he's just editing really well, and Dane was impressed. So
that's
hard to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of producing really great things, number one, you were just talking about someone who plays music. We had Dave Hill at the bar.
Yeah, I worked with him in Austin. Very, very talented, very great.
Yeah, him. And we had Andy was there as well.
Nice. Andy Awancio?
No, Andy
Haynes?
His I can't remember her last name. Damn it.
That's right.
But they were together. She's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the one who set it up actually. But then we had that. We had an early show there. Then we had Travis Nelson on Friday. And then on Saturday, we had Danny Hollis and
Danny Hollis, not familiar.
He's from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. She's so broken inside. It's this awesome. Like, do you know Rachel Bloom? C-R-A-C-Y.
I am happy you're happy.
So
I learned my lesson from Big Brother.
Listen.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend's a movie.
It's a TV show.
Okay.
It was a TV show, and it was like it was a musical on the CW.
TV shows are fun because there's so many of them.
It was,
and the CW is so fun because everybody gets that channel.
It was about like it was I don't know. It was very fucking funny. It was very quick and like
it was good.
It was great. And then he brought his feature, and his feature was his name is Brad. And I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he was fucking hilarious. He's been on Comedy Central, really, really funny. And then we were, after the show, like it went really great. We were all just like standing on stage talking, and like Brad was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I actually am a producer on this show called Bachelor in Paradise."
Oh, do you love that one?
I don't watch Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, okay.
But I am here to meet any fucking producer of reality television. Are you kidding me? He's like, "Oh yeah, I do Bachelor in Paradise and The Bachelor and The Bachelorette." And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And so
you would be so good on those shows
as a
contestant, as like a director, as a writer,
as a producer,
like somebody to like. I feel like if you had an opportunity to like design a reality show, like
it would be House of Villains.
What if it was like single comics and you put them in a house?
When life stops getting funny.
Yeah, no, they have to be like
real.
They have to be like decent. You'd have to find like decent feature level comics.
Well,
and you put them all in a house and be like, "Hey, this is your TV credit."
Okay, who are single feature level comics?
God, I don't want to say anybody actual names because their status changes all the time.
You don't want to out anyone. Like, well, they told me they were single. I don't know.
They'll just date another comic for like a month, and then they're like, "Well, yeah, she's not that into me."
Yeah. But then he also said he was a producer on our Dean and I's current favorite show, which is House of Villains. Which is
yeah. Like, I've seen clips of that on TikTok. That shit looks wild.
It's so fucking good, and like it is like literally the highlight of my week.
You know that's a high quality show if it's in my TikTok algorithms. Yeah,
so. Like it's produced like I was just like Lisa. Lisa was like, "I've never seen you look so happy before." I was so like, "Oh funny. My god!" Like I'm so excited. What? I was like, "Dave, get in here."
There's the things that I find out. Sometimes you say something about something that you experienced and what it felt like to you, and the minute it leaves your lips, I'm like, yeah, that makes total sense for you to lose your shit.
I was like, just like, oh my god, so many.
What do you think? Did you talk to him more about like opportunities, or like what kind of questions did you ask him?
No, I was just because Dean and I are literally like, that's our show right now, and there's only one episode left. And so I was just like asking him, you know, if
about certain contestants.
Yeah, and if so and so, like if like a rumor I had heard was true, and
so
then
you're
I was
trying
like,
to get like inside track.
Yeah, he's a fucking producer. Like I was like talking to Dan. I was like, I almost was like more excited. Like obviously, I would love to meet any reality star, but like I think it's, you know, to meet like the producer, the one who's like actually like making shit happen and like coming up with the story.
Yeah,
and like. Yeah, like that's, you know, that's fascinating to me.
I have something that I will show you after this that will make you.
Oh my God, were you on reality television? I never knew.
No.
Oh.
But there is like I am very close to some of it.
Reality show adjacent?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at the
MTV local?
No, it doesn't matter. I really can't talk about it.
You're so ridiculous.
I know. And
Zach, can you compile a list? Can you compile a bunch of episodes where Sam says they can't talk about it on the podcast, or where we start and we're talking about something that we can't talk about on the podcast? Okay, because like listeners love that shit. When you can't listen.
Oh my God, I don't realize how sweaty my ears are.
Yeah,
until I take these off.
We should put your name on that one.
It's fun that we get to share ear sweat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ear sweat's actually the least toxic sweat.
I don't sweat. I think because just working at the gym, like sweat doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Well, except that one time that you were at that one show, that was fucking gross. I was like, no, it's fine, and then it was.
Which one? Like, oh yeah, you touched me.
It was the one with Roseanne and
Roseanne, the
blonde chick, the blonde girl. I shouldn't have said chick. The blonde chick from
she's doing Tana. Okay, huh?
Yeah, she did the Craig Gass show. With us,
she's getting after it. You know what I'll say about that? You know, a lot of times I'm like I feel this way when she's not like how. I don't see. It's not polite to talk about age or whatever, but she's actually like lived some of life before she gets up on stage and starts. And it's the same thing with dudes. Like dudes, it's been
fucking crazy lately. There have been no women.
Yeah.
What did you just roll your eyes at?
No, it goes in cycles. No, it does. Like, I feel bad. I'm not rolling my eyes at like how like I'm not rolling my eyes at you. I'm rolling my eyes at like how much it does suck for women in comedy. And like I can't like understand your pain.
Doesn't help. Like, it doesn't help though when the ones that are in comedy are fucking terrible. Not in comedy, just as like people.
Oh yeah, there has been some drama and bad stuff.
So you got bad blood.
Yeah, some bad blood. That was another burp that I aimed.
I just there's a rule in my house.
What?
Like my kids know that they don't burp around me.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
I'm not your fucking kid.
They know.
I'm a co-host of a podcast with you and a fellow comic. And
a podcast that we are podcasting. We are casting.
I'm going to burp. I'm a human being and I'm drinking a carbonated beverage.
Did you say we always...
Am I supposed to get up and go to the bathroom when I have to burp? The fuck is this?
Oh, I thought,
wait, what's wrong?
Oh, put $1 in the swear jar, Mr. I'm not going to say the F word.
That's the second time I've said it in this podcast.
How many times have I said it? Zach, can you look? That's going to be right in your fucking thing. Zach. I wish Zach were here.
I don't give a fuck.
Lies. That's the only. I care about two things in this world. Myself and what other people think of me.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm on winter break. I'm excited. What were you about to say?
I was about to fall asleep. I was pretending to fall asleep because I thought I'd get a laugh from you. But you're on winter break. I'm on winter break too, but your kids are not on winter break. And I feel so bad for your kids. But my kids are on winter break. Oh, and you're going to get time.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, see, you're
come drink, Sam. I'm not going to fucking come drink with you, dude. You have to stop saying, like, come do some meth with me. Like, you have to stop inviting me to drink with you.
Let me finish. Actually, I didn't finish.
I would finish.
Come drink coffee with me in Olympia in front of my coffee shop.
You're missing the point of the whole point of doing this at fucking 3 a.m.
You can't sleep on the trampoline. It's cold out. It's rainy. What are you going to go? Just sleep on the trampoline?
No, I'm going to sleep in my bed.
Oh, God. Stop being depressed.
Oh, well, okay. Sam just fixed us, everyone. We're all better. I could cancel. You know what? It's a good thing I don't have a therapist because I didn't fucking need it.
Take two. Oh, yeah, because me and Lynette. That was so funny. Lynette was going to be on the podcast, and we were trying to schedule, and we were making fun of Jess, and I took a screenshot and sent it to Jess.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good for my self-esteem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Because being really honest with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what's funny, too? I got to say this, and I don't care if you hate that I'm talking about this. So, I'm one of these people, I'm very sensitive, and, I'm always, there's people that I love, and Jess is one of those people. And, I finished that phone call, and I was I didn't even mean to do it. And I was like, anyway, all right, love you.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. I was like, love you. And I got to tell you, what's funny is that once I do it once.
It's in there.
I do it every time. And you don't have to say it back because I know you love me, too.
That's good.
And, the only way that you can love Sam. And that's being okay with him burping sometimes.
Is very.
And also taking you to sleep in Ty Boyce's backyard a day early. And also, what else did I do? Promising you guest spot. What else have I done wrong?
On a Thanksgiving.
You've done stuff to me.
Okay, well, first of all, you started this. Like you just put
it's
me.
Fun.
You just put me in an argument with you.
Fun. Let's bring up all the stuff.
I just found one of my pill bottles from one of my anxiety med pill bottles from when we stayed at Ty Boyce's backyard that his dog got a hold of.
Wait, Ty Boyce's dog chewed on your anxiety medication because you were that fucking dog.
Because I was in the fucking backyard.
You were in the tarp. You weren't under a tarp. You were in a tent. Just, oh God, I still feel like such an asshole.
And then, nobody told me that the dog can like get into the tent. So like when I left, like the dog just fucking ransacked my shit.
Dude, that could have been so bad.
Yeah, I was like, luckily, they tried Sam, right? They could fucking stand to calm down. No, like,
I was about to say, yeah,
sweetie.
the dog
Super
did
sweetie.
seem a bit anxious. So maybe we
Not
shouldn't
after
get in
I
the
left.
way. Who are we to question? That dog's mental health has nothing.
No. If anything, it just has lower blood pressure.
I can't wait. We got to tell Ty that when he goes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your dog almost ate your
anxiety
medication.
Yeah, but everything's fine.
Dude, that dog, that festival, that hosting stuff I was doing, it was fine. Like, it is what it is. Like, there was a reason I did it. There was a reason you did it.
So were they, but he's like Soul of Wit is taking a hiatus, or
no? Soul of Wit's fine. What about Soul of Wit? Soul of Wit's Ty Boyce is doing good as far as I'm concerned. Like, they're doing some bigger shows. They're some Facebook message that like I thought maybe he was just talking about like maybe that certain location or something. Yeah, I think you're confused.
Probably. It's my stupid woman brain.
Yeah, you're just really fucking dumb.
Yeah, obviously, because he obviously is still working because we have a show coming up in October.
Yeah.
So,
what are you talking about?
October 29th.
Do you want to like try to live off the information that you've interpreted? Or
no.
Do you want to
I cannot.
The information that I've just given you that we're doing a show with Ty.
If it's off of my understanding of how things are written, we are fucked.
What are those birds that are dead now? Dodos.
Pterodactyl.
The pterodactyls aren't birds. Those are dinosaurs.
Meh. It depends who you ask.
Yeah, exactly. That shit.
Because if you ask me, I say they're birds.
How old is the Earth?
The Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Psh, easy. Like 300 million years. Light years.
That is wrong. I don't know. Actually, I feel bad because I asked you a question that I don't know all the way. I think it's like 3 billion.
You just think
okay.
All I know is that you're wrong.
Okay.
No, I am not. I am not a trivia. Like, I'm not a trivia person.
No, I'm just asking you some like stuff because I want to know about your education.
It's not good.
Yeah. It's
you
okay.
Just, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, quiz me. All right, go.
Because I think that I know more about stuff than people. What is the Archimedes?
Don't know.
Okay. Wait, I don't even know.
Greece.
No.
Greece. Sorry, it's Greece.
No, there's what is it called? The Archimedes principle? Because you know that joke that I've been.
Oh, the one. Oh, yeah, and you're like, oh, I read that somewhere, and I was like, motherfucker, he's told you that.
What?
The whatever you said.
Archimedes.
Yeah.
Heath.
Archimedes. Didn't Heath give you that? Didn't he say that?
No, I knew about the Archimedes.
Somebody. Or maybe you said it last time. I don't know.
I
We have to figure this. I have to figure this table situation out.
I know it moves around. So there's a joke I have because I love big women. Everybody knows this, and I have all these jokes about big women. And I have a joke about how I like to make a bath when I have a big woman, but you got to be careful because you can't put too much water in there because of displacement.
Right.
It pushes the water.
The bath joke.
I don't need to explain this joke.
Well, because we've worked through it a little bit already.
Already on the podcast. Yeah. I don't know what's on the podcast and what's not, but I do know there's some things that I can't talk about on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Shot. Take a shot. He said the secret word.
Yeah. I think you should also have to take a shot whenever I lean back and laugh.
Yeah.
That's a shot. Of beet juice, stay sober, get sober, fix your life. No, I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want. Smoke meth. It's good for you. Fucking do arsons.
Look how well it's turned out for him.
Yeah, do arsons. What else is
do
bad?
Arsons. Shouts out to arsons.
Yeah.
Shouts out to doing arsons.
You know my favorite part of arson is when it's cold out and it's kind of like a bonus.
Your favorite part of arson would be the s'mores.
Yeah, s'mores.
Boom. Joke written. Fool. That's how you do it, son.
You scared your cat.
I know.
Look how big your eyes got.
Probably my kids, too.
Yeah, your kids are like, oh, man, this is a long podcast.
It's really not, but okay. Drink your fucking beer drink.
It's not a beer drink.
And drive home.
I swear to God. There's two things that I'm self-conscious about. I don't drink near beer. I do drink this like hop water stuff, but it's not. I don't
it's so
like.
Weird.
I know.
It doesn't taste like beer. You like soda water.
I love soda water. I don't
like soda water.
It's basically soda water that they soaked hops in, but it doesn't have any like grain in it.
Yeah,
and it definitely doesn't have any alcohol.
It does taste like beer, though.
It doesn't taste like beer.
Okay, it is my perception.
It's fucking
with my gas station palate.
Yeah.
That
with your tiny girl brain.
And it also like is from like a brewing company, so it's like it probably has something to do with it.
That's why you're inferring meaning from a label.
I know. Silly me. Thinking that what it's called might indicate what it might be.
I just burped again.
I heard you.
I know. I tried to burp in my mouth, but then it got out. Look how great your cat is. I want to talk about
oh my God,
how we have to end this podcast.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, we are.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
You know what we were gonna say. I was just kidding.
Nothing. I'm good. I want to tell you something. I love doing this podcast with you. I love being your friend.
Thank you.
I love doing comedy with you. And I'm actually like okay with the ups and downs of my life.
Yeah.
And I never thought that I would get to a place where I'd be okay with all that stuff. And I think that's kind of like the beauty of things right now. Isn't that they're that good. It's that they can be that bad and that good, and I'm still kind of okay.
Right.
I came home after a weird run of shows, and I laid in bed next to Brittany. And even though I was kind of like a little bit miserable and feeling like really like inadequate and like my career was like not going the way it should be, I could just look at her and be like, man, like I love her so much. And like I have these kids that are like complicated and it's messy and it's hard being a parent, and there's like some school stuff that my oldest is struggling with or whatever. But like I'm okay. And what's weird is that you're like a big part of that, of like that kind of like up and down and like, you know, and then I'm just really grateful for you.
Yeah. I appreciate you too.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm along for the ride.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
It's definitely ridiculous. That's for sure.
It all started with an email.
And you're
Hey everybody.
As they do.
Thumbs up for you guys. Thumbs up for Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Guy who I feel like I have to pay now.
I don't feel like I have to pay him.
Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll meet in the middle.
Kidding. Yeah. He's fantastic. Yeah. I'm really excited.
That's it. If you love this podcast and you think other people will love it too, leave a review, rate it, and do all that stuff. And that's it. Bye.
Bye. Bye.